Right, okay, so hey guys, it's PSL here, and I'm here with a new video, my first Motorsport Manager video, and I promised a successor to my EA F1 Manager series, and I was thinking about doing Grand Prix Manager 2, F1 Manager Professional. I had a few games in mind, and this is the one I decided for in the end because I hope to make it more of a typical Let's Play, more of a casual Let's Play where I don't just talk about the game but talk about other things as well. We'll see how well that goes as the series progresses. Anyway, I've already completed this game before, but this isn't my first time at recording this video, so I can't show you my previous game save, but I have completed this game before, so I do know roughly what to expect from this game. But anyway, let's just go on new career. My name is Nathan. Team name, I'll go for PSL Racing. Just because, well, it's a shorter version of my my YouTube name, so why not? PSL Racing. Okay, that. Now, logo. Here's a tough one. You got the balls there, which I guess is, you could partially say is inspired by Red Bull, but I mean it looks similar to quite a few, I mean it looks sort of similar to the Prancing Horse, of course. It's a very questionable logo designs here. I mean, I don't even know what half of these are meant to be. Well, I mean, that was, I guess, similar to the Citroen logo. Yeah, I mean, I do see some inspiration from some of these, but some of these are weird. I mean, what on earth's a dragon doing there? Well, I guess you get dragon racing in Formula E, so, well, there you go. It's accidentally relevant. Do you know what? We'll have the checkered flags. I think that's my favourite. Orange is my favourite colour. But that's quite a sickly orange. I mean, look at that. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's too dark or something, but that's not the orange I would have. Although having looked, to be fair, I mean, orange, that looks kind of brown, arguably. Or at least on my screen. I think on the recording, hopefully this recording's coming out fine, but I think on the recording, the colour's a bit brighter, a bit less vibrant once, on the actual recording. Hopefully it should come out okay. Well, yellow looks nice. Little 40 yellow, Jordan yellow, Renault, obviously now Renault yellow, but I mean Renault's yellows are not quite, I mean that's more of a mustardy yellow. Could go for, well, I say grey, that's pretty black. Red. Do you know what, we'll go for orange. Let's stop faffing around, we'll go for orange. PSL Racing. My name is Nathan. So I've got that all sorted. We can either go to the British Racing Series or the Australian Grand Prix Series. I'll go for the British Racing Series. As you can see though, at the bottom you've got the two Tier 4 championships, then 3 Tier 3 championships, 2 Tier 2 championships, and then the 2 Tier 1 championships. And the aim is to win all of these championships. Yeah, so let's go to the British Racing Series since I'm British myself. We've got Nigel the Expert. Go away, Nigel. And, well, here's how everything looks. Well, let's look at our drivers first of all. Go away. We've got Stephen Normant and Nigel Bow. Nigel Bow, I guess, is what you'd say. I guess. Oh, I hate having drivers with names I can't pronounce. But Stephen Normant and Nigel. We'll call him Nigel. Stephen and Nigel. There you go. And everything else is pretty normal. Sponsors, okay, we got some sponsors, right? We got Penguin Toys as our main sponsor. Our secondary ones, I don't really want to be doing that environmentally friendly one. I mean, not saying I've got anything against being environmentally friendly, but do you want that plastered on your car? VX Systems, I think, is the slightly better ones. Yeah, we got Simply Enjoy Great Holidays. That's a nice sponsor. Love that. Or just Simply Enjoy Holidays. Okay, so if we can go back. Now, here's one thing. If you go to the headquarters, you've got your free headquarters for aerodynamics design and manufacturing. Now, I know if you can, because you can upgrade at the minute. As you can see, the staff capacity is only 10. I can upgrade that. So then we'll have 20 staff members in each facility, but it takes 2 days for that facility to build, and I've now got exactly $0 in the bank. But you do have an overdraft, so I know if I I can up, because there's only 6 employees per thing, per department, when you want as many employees as possible, so we'll up that to 10 for all of them. There's the bars going up. As you can see in the top centre, it says 34. That's our car performance, which is out of 100 or out of 99, I guess. And it was 33, but now we've employed some more staff. It's up to 34, so we're looking even quicker. Although we are in a bit of debt, I don't think there's anything else I could change. Let's just head on into qualifying at Portsmouth Harbour. Portsmouth, nice place. I don't think I've never spent any great deal of time in Portsmouth. But, yeah, as you can see, south coast of England. And there you go, and the track bears a striking resemblance to the Red Bull Ring in Austria. But yeah, there you go. And we got the recommended setup, acceleration and cornering. Go away, Nigel. I could tell you that is not the ideal setup. I think the ideal setup is possibly neutral, maybe neutral straight. Well, we'll just have a look. I mean, for this series, I do intend to talk about other things outside the game, talk about real life F1, because I'm recording this. I just realised the volume's on my phone. I can turn down the volume, because it might echo out. Anyway, yeah, and yeah, I do intend to talk about other things such as real life F1. Not for this episode. This episode I'll be explaining the game, but yeah, make it more of a casual Let's Play. I mean, the Let's Plays I always find the most entertaining are the ones, you know, where the Let's Player talks about real life, you know, just talks about other things outside of the game. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm also not going to be showing each race weekend in such depth. I will be doing for this particular one because it's the first race weekend, but for future ones I will be skipping through them quickly, hopefully getting a season done every episode or maybe every 2 episodes. At the moment, though, we're 5th and 4th in qualifying. We've got Normant quicker than Baus. I don't know how you pronounce that. You have to tell me in the comments. I would say Bau. Yeah, I'm trying to think because it's quite a German name, and I did German at GCSE. I think you just say Bau, but I don't know. Neutral tops. Apparently neutral is the way to go. I've just sent him out again. I didn't mean to do that. Neutral seems to be the best setup unless we stick it on cornering or acceleration. I don't really want to. I know that's what was recommended, but I don't think that is the way to go. Anyway, well, qualifying is about to end of this. The end is 12-minute normal session, unlike the real life F1 qualifying. I'll get to that in the next episode. I'll talk about the real life Australian Grand Prix, my thoughts and everything on that. But wow, qualifying was certainly very interesting. Yep. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing, because I never know whether to stick them on soft tyres, hard tyres. I mean, I prefer to stick on soft tyres, but our manufacturing rating, our blue bar, which is responsible for our reliability and tyre wear, that was quite low. So I guess I'll stick Bow on the hard tyres, Normant on the soft tyres. Yep, and let's go. Our sponsor objective is to finish 6th or above. And, well, we qualified 2nd and 5th. I've got no complaints about that. Yep, actually, yeah, Nigel did say about the strategy there. I'll briefly go over that. Let's have a quick look. Okay, Bow isn't to 1st place. Oh, no, he was. Very briefly. He's gone from 2nd to 1st to 4th by the end of the 1st corner. Normant said he got off to a bad start. As you can see at the bottom there, he's down 10th. So well done, Normant. You're already, you're already in my good books, certainly. Wow. No, he actually, in fact, he's a load of. Look, he's in last. Oh, Normant. And you're on the soft tyres as well. There's no excuse for this. Yep, no, you're certainly in my bad books, Normant. Well done. But Bow is in 4th. I will say Bow. If I've got the pronunciation wrong, be sure to tell me, because I'll change it in the third episode, because I'm recording the first 2 pretty much back to back. But yeah, things are looking okay. 11th and 4th. I still need to work out the tyre strategy. 16-lap race. If the soft tyres can last, they won't last 8 laps, will they? But you know what? If they can last till lap 6 we could do a 2-stop strategy on this. You can also tell your driver to conserve or push, but right now I don't think that will be particularly helpful, to be honest. Bow, we're going to stick him just on a 1-stop strategy. We'll turn to pitting on lap 8, go back out on the hard tyres, because in this game you don't have to use both dry compounds. That's not a requirement. You can use softs the whole race, hards the whole race. You can do whatever you want with regards to the tyre strategy. We'll stick Bow on a second set of hard tyres, and we'll just power it through to the end. Normand, it might be wise to turn to push, but tyre wear wise, I think he will have had it come the end of his stint if we turn to push. So, well, we'll just leave everything as it is at the moment. I don't really think there's a great deal I can do, really. Unlike in F1 Manager, obviously my old series, you could have some control with, tyre wear wasn't really a factor back then in F1. Well, it was, but not to the same extent as it is now. So, you could tell your drivers to push and there were no consequences in tyre wear. That's the sole reason you don't tell your drivers to push. Although, having said that, I've accidentally stuck Normand out for a lap too many. And, well, I'll tell them to push for this final stint. Oh, Normand, you've had a shock of a race. I'm not going to say I've particularly helped you. I've kind of screwed you over with the strategy, but... Well, Bow is in 3rd. He's not going to gain any more places, because... No, the guy in 2nd's on soft tyres, so we're not going to catch up to him. Normand, I'll put you back down to neutral. You're burning through your tyres excessively quickly. But 3rd and 7th, for the team's first race, I won't, I'll happily take that, especially Bow. 3rd and 6th. Normand, come the end of the race, is doing well. And bearing in mind, we're going to have some car upgrades come the 3rd race. But Bow, there you go, finishing 3rd place, a podium at the team's first race. Obviously, well, the team's home race, I guess, but it's the British Racing Series, so all of them are our home race. There you go, 3rd, the sponsor objective 6th, so things are looking good on that front. On the pleasing sponsor front, both purples ahead of us, both British engineering cars, so if we are going to compete for the Constructors' Championship in this first season, that's the team we've got to watch out for. But they did alright. They got, the maximum points. 43 points. We've got 23. Okay, we're only 20 points off. To be fair, that's not that bad, considering it's only one race. Look, we're still close. We're still 2nd in the Constructors' Championship. So we're not doing too badly there. We'll continue on from that. And, yeah, what else can I say? Will I have time to do the next race? If I quickly speed through it. Do you know what? I will do the next race right now. There's nothing else I can really alter here with the engineers or anything. There's no point sacking my engineers just yet. Especially my manufacturing engineer. He is pretty good. Yeah, in fact, actually. And, I'll just head on to the end of qualifying for the next race and see how we go there at Stirling, the next race is. Right, so coming up to the end of qualifying, we're doing a couple of experimental setups. Yeah, they're not quick at all. I'm not surprised, we were just doing some brash setups just to see if we could find any last minute pace, but we haven't. 5th and 6th in qualifying, that's okay. Not quite meeting the sponsor objective, but... British Engineering 1st and 3rd, yeah, that's the team we've really got to watch out for. Because we're their team, we've got to be fighting in the Constructors' Championship. What was our best setup in the end? Top speed neutral, okay, that's what we want. Heavy rain predicted 15 minutes into the race, so we're definitely going to have to watch out for that. That's when this game gets interesting. This game isn't the most complex game in the world, but it does throw in a couple of things like this. I reckon if we tell... I'm trying to think, if we tell both our guys to go on the hard tyres, maybe we won't have to pit until the rain comes. That's my hope. Anyway, I'm gambling here, putting them both on the hard tyres. Both British Engineering's on the hard tyres as well. Okay, so we're in the same boat as them, unless their tyre wear is significantly less than ours. Okay, and the lights are out. Okay, they've both gained a place there. Someone must have got to a bad start there. So we got Bow in 4th, Normand 5th. And, I would talk about real life F1. Do you know what? I'll leave that for the next episode. I mean, all sorts of things about the Australian Grand Prix. I don't really want to go off and ramble on about them quite yet, but the second episode should be coming out on Friday, maybe Saturday, and I will be talking about my thoughts on the Australian Grand Prix then. A little bit late, but that's just going to be a one-off for this series. I will try and get these videos out the Tuesday or Wednesday after a Grand Prix, and I'll talk about my thoughts then. This one won't be until the Friday, but that's just because I'm using this episode to talk about purely the game. Okay, the rain's due to come very, very soon. 6 minutes. I like these races, the changeable conditions races, because it's very easy to gain massively out of this. But again, our tyres are starting to go off, but it's the same story for British Engineering. We're 3rd and 4th at the moment, okay. Which means the soft runners must have gone into the pits already. I mean, one strategy which isn't that bad to do is go in to the pits just... Okay, no, all British Engineering have gone into the pits. And the rain's due to come in 3 minutes. Well, that was a stupid decision, that was. That really was. I mean, I'm just waiting for the rain to come. I mean, we're losing time here because we're running on extremely old tyres. Do you know what? It's not too bad of an idea to come in when you expect, you know, a minute before you expect a rain to come. Okay, well now it's absolutely hammering it down. Stormy conditions. When it's the storm cloud, it means the track's going to get very wet very quickly. As you can see, the little cylinder on the side filling up with rain instantly. And we've done quite well out of this strategy. We are now 1st and 3rd. Let me just have a look. Oh no, 2nd and 3rd. Okay, someone did get past Bow. It was A. Tompeters. What a name, Tompeters. Okay, we'll just speed on through the end of this race because I don't think there's anything I can really do. It's predicted to dry up in 15 minutes. I think the race will have ended by then. And also it's sunny. It's a sun, not a cloud, which means the track will dry up very quickly. Sorry for that, I just coughed there. It'll dry up very quickly, almost as quickly, well, as quickly as it got wet. Because it's that sunny, or it will be in around 11 minutes time. Sometimes though, the timing predictions of when the weather changes, they can be off. Like, you know, it could say 5 minutes and then it will suddenly come, or it can, you know, the timing conditions aren't accurate, like, you know. So that's, you know, that's always something that makes it more interesting. You know, it says 8 minutes till it's sunny, it could come in about 2 minutes. So who knows? I'm going to have to pit in. I'm going to have to assume that weather data is accurate. Come in, pit for some more wet tyres. I've just got this horrible feeling I've made a bad call. But then again, I mean, British Engineering have also come into the pits. So that's, well, we're not losing out in comparison to the rest of the field. And yeah, things are looking good. Things are looking good. I mean, if we can get a double podium at the team's 2nd ever race, will we outscore British Engineering? I don't know if we will outscore them this race, but if we do, that will be fantastic. I mean, the other driver's down, way down, and it's predicted to be sunny any minute now, but there you go, it's sunny, but there's no point coming in with 1 lap to go. There's no point. The track's still wet, as you can see, the cylinder's going down. But, well, that's fine. And there you go, the race is done. We should get 2nd and 3rd. There's Bow coming round in 2nd, and there's Normant coming round in 3rd at the team's 2nd ever race. That's fantastic. And just wait for everyone else to finish. 35 seconds behind the leader in the end. Wow. But there we are on the podium. 500,000 TV audience there saw us come through in 2nd and 3rd. What about the Constructors' Championship? No, okay, we're slightly further behind, but they've only just outscored us that race. So, you know, I think we should definitely get 2nd this championship. Oh, we've got some hate comments there, lovely. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and next time I won't be talking about the game so much, I'll be talking about real life F1, the Australian Grand Prix, because I think that's what makes a good Let's Play, is talking about stuff outside of the game, you know, talking about other things. That's what I hope to do in the next episode, to be talking about the Australian Grand Prix. So if you're looking forward to that, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and I'll see you next time for that. So I'll see you then.